So we're in the light again. Shiva Ladiva is here, and I'm a bit more calm now. So I'll continue my Monday monologue by saying I really don't like to talk about negativity, right, Shiva? But I adopted Shiva 2 months from Bedouin village. We don't know what happened to her there, but I did hear that sometimes in these villages kids kick dogs around. Don't want to generalize everybody, but there is a culture of disrespecting animals and treating them very badly. And epilepsy can occur from an injury to the head. And lately I've been thinking maybe that's what happened. Because she's a mixed breed. Why in the world would she even have epilepsy? And she was so traumatized when I got her. So traumatized. She had no expression in her eyes. She was looked horrible. She was a beautiful dog always. She's always a beautiful dog. She was a gorgeous puppy and she's a gorgeous dog. But it was just the way she had no expression in her eyes. She looked like, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, after I held her for a while, all of a sudden, I saw something behind her eyes. And Shiva, remember that? All of a sudden, I could see something going on. She was getting optimistic again about life. She was really looking sad when I got her 2 months. And she's had a long journey. It's been a long journey, getting to know the city life. But I think you're enjoying your life here, huh, Shiva? She loves shopping at pet shops. There's so many pet shops here. The most dogs per person in the world in the city. And I really don't want to end this, like my TikToks, with a negative note. I wanted to do some stand-up comedy, but I saw that I only received 2 views. Maybe people didn't get it. I think I'm kind of funny person, but maybe I just don't know how to get to the funny, to make people laugh, really. But I think it's better to laugh than cry. And I think definitely Jewish people have contributed to comedy more than anyone else in the world. I can be proud of that. We have amazing comedians. And it's because it's a coping mechanism. That's what I do when I feel really down. I just turn to comedy, and it's amazing how it can be uplifting, and it's so healthy. Shiva. In Purim, I dressed up as a clown before dressing up as a Ukrainian, and it was fun. It was fun being a clown. Oh my God, that wasn't too bad. Oppa, somebody's angry. Why are you angry? She doesn't want me to talk about certain things. Don't mention it. Okay. All right. That's a game. It's a game. She didn't bite me or anything, by the way. It's not biting. She likes to do that. She likes to open her mouth and do silly things. It's not biting. It's not biting. It's not biting. Oppa. It's not biting. She wants to play. See, I know her. I know what she likes. Do you want to play? You want to play with your toy? Try to get this is a game I bought her. You put treats in it and she has to get it out. She wants to play. You have to know your dogs. And what I know about Shiva, I really do understand her. I understand where she's coming from, and I understand her behavior, and I understand what it's like to work on certain behaviors. I also have to work on my behaviors. And if you know that your dog has certain challenges, and you understand their body language and what they really want, things can only get better. One thing about Shiva, though, once she takes over the couch, she really takes over the couch. Anyway, it's a Monday. I didn't have a very easy time, I have to say. And I'm really, really optimistic about the rest of the spring. And I just really want to enjoy the little things in life, like watching the ocean waves and playing with my dog on the beach and feeling better, hopefully, and the coughing will stop because it's really taking a lot of energy for me, and just hoping things will improve. I'm really optimistic the war will be over, the terror infrastructure destroyed, and yeah, I hope it's over. But I know in one part it's never really over, is it? It's always there's never really an end to these things. But in Israel we feel it more than other countries. In other countries you don't feel it yet, but there's no doubt in my mind that this terror that hit Russia lately and is hitting Israel almost on a daily basis will definitely get to every country in Europe that supports them. All these marchings, all these people marching, like thinking what a great people these made-up people are. Well, it'll come back to bite them, that's for sure. And I don't want to end with a negativity, though. I really don't. So you see, here we find solutions. It's better to find solutions than to find problems. And I think the solution is to not let murderers, rapists, animal abusers, any place, anywhere. They're done. They're finished, as far as I'm concerned. And anyone supporting them is done for me too. Anyway, if you're bad to dogs, you're a bad person. Why would somebody be bad to dogs? Why? What excuse is there? What kind of a God creates such beautiful, loyal animals? Man's best friend. Yeah, well, the cats are good too. But what kind of people can abuse animals in a culture where like it's considered a demonic creature in Islam? Did you know that? That is absolutely disgusting. Anyone who thinks these animals are demonic is demonic. It's a projection. Well, at least some of them like cats, but I really wonder. I'm not generalizing all people, because there are really good Arab people that help animals, and that therefore, like there's good Chinese people who don't murder dogs and cook them, but there is a culture involved in abuse of animals in China, and there is a culture of abuse in Arab culture. We have to recognize it. It's not only dogs, of course, it's also human beings. There's a lot of violence in Arab society, and it must be scary to live there. They kill each other in horrific ways, and yeah. It's not that we don't have violence in Israel, but it's just it's not something that's acceptable, or it's still denounced. And anyway, I think the Israeli army is doing an amazing job, and they're brave people. And the fact that the dogs choose Israel, they don't want to stay there. They don't want to stay with the terrorists. And I believe dogs will catch the terrorists too. I think that the red hat there, the head rat, whatever his name is, I don't want to say his name, the head rat of the terrorist organization, a dog will catch him. He'll catch him in his butt. That's how he'll catch him. A dog will catch him. Right, Shiva? Shiva would like to be one, but you're not healthy enough to go, Shiva. You can't be part of it. And they don't take dogs like this, because these dogs don't listen. You don't listen too much. You're a good guard dog, but you're not good at taking orders from anyone. In that way, we're very similar too, by the way. I'm also very bad at taking orders from people. Anyway, we're going to go now, and wish you all a nice evening and a good week. To those who love us, to those who hate us, well, I don't know. What can I wish? Work on yourself. I'm always working on myself. But some people have a lot of work to do. And this one thing I think I can be proud of. I have a pretty good education.